Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me here today. If you found yourself here, a message for your healing journey, soul's evolution, transformation, or simply information. Today, I had the privilege to meet a beautiful lady, and she was checking me out literally from a store I was purchasing things from. And I noticed she was very happy, but I could tell she's been through a few things. And as we were chatting, and I saw the warmness in her eyes, but I saw this signature, very unique pendant she was wearing, and I asked her about it. It was an oak tree, and not too many people wear those nowadays. I do have one that symbolizes my children and my stability with them. And in life, where do we find the tree? But she was wearing it. In the center of the oak tree was a heart, and then there was 7 little hearts, or actually it was 6 around it. It was sparkly and pretty and definitely custom made for her. I said it was beautiful, and I was admiring it, and she lit up and she said, her late husband and her 6 children, she was talking about all of them and how they had that made up for her, and she didn't know if she was the oak tree or the heart in the center and her 6 children around it, but she had lost one. And I said, "Well, it's wherever your heart is and however you feel, but I would gather you're the oak tree because you keep the family together, right?" And she said, "Yes, but I didn't know if I should honor the child that wasn't with me." I said, "Of course it's in your heart, but you can be whatever you wanna be because you are the oak tree. You're the mama bear." And I love the mama bear. And she smiled and she said, "Nobody really asked me about that pendant." I said, "Well, maybe they aren't sure of what oak tree is when you wear it. It's strength because you went through a lot of things and you were courageous, right? It means you have endurance through adversity and you have power and you have honesty within your love to show your children that you can get through all things, right?" And she teared up and I did too. And I said, "Well, between everything that you've gone through and you're so happy, you obviously have a great place and great backbone in life. You are the oak tree for your children, but your heart is always with them and the one you lost. And significant of oak means you're strong. And so sometimes we go through a lot of different things when we don't feel strong, but we're always the oak tree. And she always has a light on. I always say, the light's always on at the oak tree. And she smiled. She said, "Where would you get that from?" I said, "From being a mama bear of 2 boys, and they always know the light's on because my heart will always be there for them." So we shared some stories, and I was complete, with my purchase, and I went on and thanked her for her time, and it was my honor to meet her because she had courage. You could tell she loved each and every one of them, even the one that had crossed over. And I said, "Well, you hold it near and dear." And she said, "I never take it off. Maybe showering, but I never take it off." And I said, "They're always with you." And I thought that was beautiful. So, and I always tell her that God doesn't give us any more than we can handle, right? And I used to hate that saying. My friend used to say that all the time, and I've heard it my whole life. But I had a friend tell me, "Well, why does he trust me so much?" Because she hates trying to fight her way through. She had lots of addictions, but she's clean and sober now. But that's kind of why we say those things, right? This too shall pass. But life will support you through your life changes. So we always say, turn it over to God or whoever you believe in and pray. Because any fear, shame, sorrow, grief, and shame should dissipate through life's challenges or changes. And that's what makes us strong in your faith. It's always faith over fear and hope for your healing journey. So no matter where you are in your oak tree, that stability and support and work through the changes you may be facing. So I hope this helps today. And if you are facing challenges, just have faith and courage and you can get through it. And know that you have self care, which is sacred. Because if you're not okay, then probably nobody's okay, right? Just remember you matter and take care of you. And so it is. Namaste.